as a Christian, is your faith supposed to be private, or is it something that you need to display publicly? Because some people, they are not ashamed of being Christians. They are actually proud of being Christian, but they strongly believe that their faith is supposed to be only private, meaning only between them and God. It's actually a misunderstanding of a word. Your faith is individual, meaning it's personal. It's only between you and God, because only God knows if you truly believe. But it's not supposed to be a private thing. And especially I'm talking to Christians, because if we're talking about Christianity, I'm going to show you 3 important reasons why your faith is not supposed to be private, but something that you need to proclaim, to the world or to the outside world. And the first reason that you need to understand very, very importantly is the fact that it deals with eternity. Christianity deals with eternity. It's not something that has to do with only our feelings in this world. I feel good today and I don't feel good today. I feel good today, I feel bad tomorrow. No. It's not something that is limited to this world. It is something that transcends this world. It's something that goes beyond this world, and something that deals with eternity, the afterlife, as some people love to call it. So when you understand the fact that the faith that you have adhered to, the faith that you have believed, this Christianity deals with eternity, it directly shows you the importance of sharing it. Because if it deals with eternity, it deals with the most important part of humanity or of human being. And if it deals with the most important part of human being, it's not something that you're going to hide. It's something that you're going to proclaim to other people. So the first important thing that you need to understand, that the reason why your faith is not supposed to be private, but something that you should be proud of and proclaim to the world, is the fact that it deals with eternity. And nobody is spared from eternity. There will only be 2 places to spend in eternity, with God or without God. And Christianity, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through me. It deals with eternity, living forever with God. And there's only one way for that, and it's Jesus. So the fact that it deals with eternity shows you that it's not something that you have to keep private. But the second reason why you should share your faith is because it's actually a demonstration of love. When you understand how important Christianity is, what Christianity teaches, and what Jesus saves you from, and you say that you love someone, you say that you care about someone, you care about the world, you care about people, the best demonstration of your love for those people is by sharing the gospel to them. If you truly believe that the faith that you have adhered to, that Christianity, that your faith in Jesus is something that is completely real, and you understand what Jesus saved you from, if you love people, you're going to share the good news with them. In fact, if you don't share, there's something that I heard. I want to first say, there's something that I heard. I think I shared it previously when I started this YouTube channel. There's something that I heard someone said, how badly do you have to hate someone to not share the gospel with them? Because if this gospel is extremely important and you understand what is at stake, if you don't share it with someone, that means you don't really like that person. You don't really love the person. So the reason why it shouldn't stay something that is private, but it should be something that you are proud of and you proclaim to the outside world, is really simply because it's a demonstration of love. You understand what's at stake, you understand what it's all about, and then you share it to people. So the first reason that I said it, because it deals with eternity. It deals with the afterlife. And this is the most important thing for human beings when we leave this world. And the second reason is because it is a demonstration of love. And the third and last reason of the reason why you don't have to keep your faith private, it's simply because Jesus did not give us a great suggestion. He gave us a great commission. In fact, when you read in the book of Acts, I was reading it not long ago, Acts chapter 10, verse 42, Peter said that Jesus commanded us to preach the gospel, meaning it's an order, a command from the Lord that we should go about preaching the gospel. In Acts chapter 10, 42, he said Jesus commanded us to go and to preach the gospel. So the third reason why you shouldn't keep your faith private, it's simply because it's a command. It's something that God said you must do. It's not something that he said, if you feel good about it, do it. If you don't feel good about it, don't do it. No, it's something you must do. You must share the faith. You must share. And this is something that we need to show to Christians. It's not something that is reserved only to pastors or extrovert Christians. No, it's reserved to everyone. Whenever you meet someone, make sure you share the gospel with that person. So this is very important. So you need to understand it deals with eternity. It's extremely important because the gospel deals with eternity. When you share the gospel, it's actually the demonstration of your love for the person to whom you are sharing the gospel to. So if there's someone in your life that you see that you love the person, but you have never shared the gospel with that person, you don't really love that person. And then thirdly, it's because Jesus did not give us the great suggestion, but he gave us the great commission. And it's an order that he gave to us. So you need to go out and share this word with him. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you again next time for another video. God bless you and bye-bye.